What's good, my boys? It's Jab back with another Xenoverse 2 video. And as you can see at the time of recording this video, I just, the Broly raid just ended. I just got the Goku and Vegeta snowsuit gear for the raid, which is pretty dope, not gonna lie. I honestly didn't even know that we can even get these outfits for our CACs, but anyway, that's besides the point. For the people that play Xeno, y'all may already know that modders, especially on PS4, are becoming a huge problem. People are using mods as a way to exploit, to cheat the system, boost their stats, or climb up the ranks and leaderboards and everything, right? And that's a big issue that Bandai is pretty much refusing to fix, refusing to ban these players. Almost anyone on PS4 has run into at least one modder already on PvP. But not even less than a week ago, right, I run into a modder, not in PvP, but in Crystal Raid mode. What? Yes, this guy uses modded CAC in Crystal Raid mode. I'm not bullshitting when I say this. The fact that someone had the audacity to do that honestly just mind boggles me. Like, what satisfaction do you get from that, man? As a raid boss, you already have moves like Peel the Storm and Marbling Drop. What else do you need, man? I do not understand. Now, you guys are probably wondering, how can you mod a Crystal Raid? Well, that's not a problem. I got the answer for you. We're going to watch the clip together, man. So without further ado, let's get right into the clip, man. Alright, guys, so I am on SHAREfactory, and if it wasn't obvious enough, this is what I used to edit my videos, you feel me? But I'm going to be using this, and I'm just going to be talking over it pretty much. I think it'd just be, easier than, like, just showing the clip without me, expressing how I feel about this, you know what I'm saying? And, and I want to kind of, like, explain everything that's going on, because for the first part, I wasn't even talking. So I'm probably going to zoom it in for you guys in editing, but I'm going to be just, going over what happened in this match and just show you just how dumb this is, man. Okay, so here we go. And it's a female Earthling, by the way. So I mean, everything starts up pretty normal though. Hey, everything starts up really fine, honestly. Like, there's nothing fishy going on at all yet. He was trying to use spirit boost, but that didn't work. He's taking a heap of damage. And see, nothing out of the ordinary yet, right? Okay, see, okay. He tried to use Marbling Drop, alright, but look at that. Let me go back here. So he break his stamina, right? He used the Marbling Drop, right? You see it? He's like the little the lightning or whatever. So it like cancels out because he's taking damage, but then he tries it again. That's twice now. In Crystal Raid mode, how that works is, yes, you have moves like Marbling Drop, Peel the Storm, Brainwash attack, moves like that, but you cannot use them consecutively. They have to recharge. You can't use them one after the other, right? But let's keep looking. He's already used it twice. And I'm looking at his skills, right? And then right there, boom. He used it again. So he used it 3 times in the span of like 10 seconds. It was at this moment I was like, what the heck? Because I looked at his skills, right, to see what he had. I had seen that he was using Marbling Drop. He had already used it, but then he used it again just a few seconds later. That's when I saw that something was definitely not right about this. Teammate used Xenoverse, he's using Tri-Beam, which is actually kind of OP now that I think about it, because you can't hurt him. Now this is how you know right here. His stamina is broken. Right here. This is when I know that this is something not right, because he literally just used Marbling Drop less than 20 seconds ago, and he used it again. That's when this is when I cut on my mic right here. Hold up, I think, bruh, there's no way your shit recharged that fucking fast. And it doesn't recharge that fast, because later on after this match, I actually went into training to try to replicate what he did, and I couldn't do it because you're not supposed to be able to use Marbling Drop that many times in a row. So then he goes again using Tri-Beam. There's nothing you can do against that shit. Yeah, you can't hurt him when he's using Tri-Beam. Basically, when you're a Crystal Raid boss in this mode, the only thing you can do is dodge it. You can't attack him using Tri-Beam. Basically, when you're a raid boss in this mode, you don't take stamina damage when you're doing the ultimate. We skipped a little bit here. And just when you think You're about to kill this man. He pulls out another marbling drop. And it kills. It just threw me off.
What, dude? Since when the fuck can you do that?
I'm honestly not sure because I think you can use marbling drop when you're getting attacked, but I'm honestly not sure about that. I don't know if you can use it when your stamina's broken. I don't know if you can do that, but every time he had his stamina broken, he used that marbling drop, and that's another thing. His marbling drop was always hitting, and it did do way too much damage. Like, usually in this mode, the marbling drops don't do a lot of damage if you're using your CACs usually, but he was taking off half a health bar per hit, and they would always hit. Think about the marbling drop skill that you can actually attain is that it's random. Sometimes it will always hit your opponent, but sometimes it'll only, you know, do a certain radius. I mean, y'all see what I'm talking about later on. Okay, I skipped where I got back up. Pretty much he does what I do. He pretty much just, you know, lets us res, and then he, you know, being
just
disrespectful.
like me, he likes to play with his fucking opponents.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just playing with us. That's what I do though. You know, let everybody res, and then, you know, wait for the timer to run out. You know, just to add disrespect. Even what's more disrespectful is my man's outfit.
He's just like me, dude. He likes to play with his fucking food.
And what's even more disrespectful is this man's outfit, bro. Like, this man pretty much has his ass hanging out, and he just, like, as soon as you try to res, he basically just puts his ass in your face. So that's even more disrespectful right there, my boys. Again, this guy doesn't even bother killing us. You know, he's just playing with us.
Out of here, bro.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying when it happens to you. I mean, I do it all the time, and it's fun, but when it happens to you, it is kind of annoying. And for some reason, he decided not to do it there, but and that man was using energy zone too, so every time he had us knocked over res, he was using energy zone to heal. And that's not, and you can do that. That's not all hacks or mods or anything. You can actually do that, and it will heal you by a lot. There's nothing wrong with that, because I've seen other people do that, and it does work. But the marbling drop spamming, that's without a shadow of a doubt mods.
You better hope this don't backfire on you. Dude, no. There's no way you can fucking do that, dude. There's no way you can fucking do that.
Again, I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can do it when your stamina broken. I have not seen anybody else do that. And all the other crystal raid battles I played, I have not seen one person use marbling drop when their stamina is broken. Maybe you can do that, but people are just stupid, or maybe it's because they've already used it and they still had to recharge. I don't know. I just never seen anybody use it when their stamina was broken. He was the first one to do that. I don't know if that's mods or not. I can't really say much about that, but just the fact that you're able to use marbling drop consecutively without any recharge, for sure, mods. And see what I'm talking about. Look at my man's outfit, bro. Literally just putting your ass in your face, like the disrespect, man. And he's about to do it to me right here.
I'm about to go to fucking training to see this shit, cause he really is just like me, bro. He lets the timer run out.
Except the only difference is that he has mods.
I didn't know you could just use freaking marbling drop when your stamina's broken. I didn't know that was a fucking thing. Like, I didn't know that was a thing that you can do. I've never seen anybody else do that shit. Either they're just stupid or there's something going on here.
Okay, so
either those guys are just freaking retards. There's something going on here.
Okay, so right here, his stamina, he used it before his stamina broke, I think. Let me back up a little bit.
What's going on here?
Yeah, he used it right before his stamina broke. And then his stamina broke, and then we were on the offensive again.
Either those guys are just
watch
freaking
what happens.
retards.
He uses it again. And this is the bread and butter right here. And he wasn't even subtle about it this time. This is the bread and butter. And this is where I knew for a fact that this guy was modded 100%.
Oh, no, okay. You're modding. Nah. That confirms it. That confirms it. Right there. Hold up. So, hold up. You're playing as a crystal raid boss. With mods? Hold up. No, hold up. No. No, 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 no. I knew something was up. I knew something was up. Hold them up. I knew something was, I knew something was off. I knew it. I knew there wasn't something right about that. Why are you going to use mods on a crystal raid boss? On a crystal raid battle? What satisfaction do you get from that? Hold up, nah. 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 Let me test something real quick. I knew there was something fishy. I knew there was something fishy. You cannot use that when you're getting attacked. Hold up. So obviously this caught me off guard. I was very surprised to see someone modding in crystal raid mode. Like that was like, it pissed me off. Like the fact that you already have mods available to you, and then you're gonna go to crystal raid mode just to basically just to amplify those mods even more. It was honestly just crazy. Like I just don't understand the whole the purpose of it. I mean, I really don't get it. Okay, so as you can see, I wasted all of my stamina, and then I used Marbling Dropper here, and his Supernova Cooler pretty much cancels out that ultimate, or cancels out the Marbling Drop. Because he used it twice in a row. That's the thing. And I couldn't use it still. I couldn't use it right after the fact. And he was able to use his Marbling Drop after getting hit again. So he would use Marbling Drop, and ultimate will cancel out that Marbling Drop. He would take damage, and he was able to just use it immediately after. You can't do that. Unless he figured out how to recharge his shit, like. And I was thinking, maybe he just figured out some way to recharge it. But nah. Every time he no. There's no way your shit recharging that fast. And that's what I was talking about. So there's two different variants of the Marbling Drop skill. You have this version where they bounce up and down, and they're like, you know, they have a certain radius. They don't track you from across the map. It's only if you're close proximity to them, you're going to take damage, right? And you have the other version where, you know, it tracks you. You can be on the other side of the map. It's going to hit you from long range. So there's a short range version and a long range version, pretty much. Every time he did Marbling Drop, it was the long range version. That's not how that works. It's random. You can't pick which one you do. It's either going to give you the long range or the short range. And considering the fact that he always did the long range, and if considering the fact that it was pretty much one-shotting everybody, just again proves that he was modding, because usually Marbling Drop is not doing that much damage in Crystal Raid battle. Well, that was quite interesting, wasn't it? Now, soon after, I did message the guy, and you know, I do have a few screenshots of our conversation right here. Wasn't going to take screenshots of our entire conversation because it went on longer than this, but he was basically saying that he doesn't mod on PvP, and he usually only uses mods to do extra missions and offline battles. And he also said that he used the mods to get the Android 21 outfit. But I can't necessarily go by word of mouth. I mean, he used his mods in Crystal Raid battle. From that alone, I really can't trust what he says. He seems like a pretty chill dude. He said he doesn't like people who use mods as exploits in PvP, but I don't know if he was serious or not, because in our conversation he was kind of being a little bit of a troll. I mean, here's an example. If you ever find this guy on PvP or Crystal Raid and he uses mods, tell him that your boy put on my YouTube and gave him some exposure. But seriously guys, that's gonna be it for this video, man. I honestly didn't even want to do this. I really didn't want to upload this video, but it was just like, it was just still on my mind, and it's just something I have to put out there, because the mods are just getting out of control, my boys. And we need to put a stop to this nonsense. Like the video if you enjoyed, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace out.